Hello, Geekai here, and welcome back to Project Nihilum 0. Last time, we played cards with Bia. Got 2 out of 3 right, more than I expected. And then we lost every single time with some power nullifying device, and promptly went unconscious. This time, we have to wake up. Yet again. Yeah, let's just get going already. Little Link! A little Link. I don't know why that's so fun to say, but anyways, this is the final episode of the Laboratories route. Little Link of the Laboratories. I don't know. I'm being silly at this point. Yep, same time as before. I don't think I need to say that again. I still don't know the 30 whatever unknown place. It wasn't surprising. Something had warned you when you woke up. And yet it feels strange to be here again, in this place that had seemed threatening and strange the first time. Now, there's a hint of familiarity in the air, as if it were no longer a place, but a state, a thought, a whisper in your head. You look around, searching. The ground beneath your feet still shimmers a deep purple, as if it were made of liquid light. The silence is sickening, but it no longer oppresses you. On the contrary, it seems to be waiting for an answer. Delta? She appears, almost silently. Her body is flickering, her shape always in movement. You are here. You are gone. I have questions for you. Delta's body flickers. She waits. Why me? Why do I have such a strong connection to you? Accident. 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 What kind of accident? Before what? Reset. 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 The words rattle in your head like glass shattering into 1,000 pieces. What do you mean? Can you show me? Soon. Soon. Then she dissolves. You stare silently at the spot where she had just been standing. You wish you could have found out more. You silently hope that she will call you back to her soon, but you don't feel comfortable alone here either. First, you take a deep breath, then you close your eyes and think about returning to your real body. 2 minutes later! You have no idea how long you were unconscious. It could have been minutes, or hours. Slowly, you return to a familiar, uncomfortable feeling. The floor beneath you is cold, hard. The smell of disinfectants and metallic air is in your nose. Your body feels heavy, your limbs numb. Only slowly do you manage to open your eyes. You feel the usual sensation of Delta's presence, as if your connection seems to have calmed down again. 2 figures bend in front of you. Their outlines blur, but before slowly coming into focus. Bia and Astaroth. Hey, welcome back! I had no idea the device would knock your socks off like that. Let me guess, it's hardly been tested yet, has it? She doesn't react guiltily. Not even remotely. Only an even bigger grin spreads across her face. You have to start somewhere, don't you? Finding suitable test subjects is difficult. You roll your eyes. Your muscles are still protesting against any movement. Nevertheless, you take a deep breath as you try to straighten up. Astaroth reaches out his hand to you, his expression serious, his movements cautious. Slow down. Don't fall over again. You take his hand and sit up. The light from the lamps on the ceiling flickers before your eyes, but you are still stable. The few words you exchanged with Delta echo through your head. If only Bia knew what you had just seen. But your gut tells you not to reveal anything. Bia kneels down in front of you and checks your pupils and reflexes. Looks like you didn't suffer any damage. That was an option?! Bia shrugs her shoulders, almost unimpressed. There's always a risk. I won't tell you how big. A shrill beeping suddenly cuts through the relative silence in the room. Astaroth reacts immediately. He pulls up his sleeve and taps the small device on his wrist. Bia, your meeting with the sponsors is due in 15 minutes. Bia groans in annoyance. Her expression darkens for a moment. I hate these guys. Lots of money, but no brains. She stands up and takes one last scrutinizing look at you. You do the same and struggle to get to your feet. You're wobbly, but you stand.
Oh?
Which expo is scheduled for today? Asta swipes the small touchscreen on his watch. I don't recognize any of the numbers here. Bia takes a quick look. I know this one, I know that one. Oh, that guy again. This number is Lilith. This one is the plant thing. Lilith? The name leaves your lips faster than you think. Both Bia and Astaroth turn their eyes to you.
Huh?
You know each other?
Huh?
Your connections to the people here at Tajala never cease to amaze me. Bia nods slowly, almost approvingly. Then her face twists into a mischievous grin. Yeah, of course I know her. She kicked my ass. Exactly, like a missing part. She falls silent. You recognize the glimmer behind her eyes. Oh no.
Huh.
Missing link. You're the part I'm missing to explore the origin. Probably. Astaroth walks over to the door and waves Bia and you out into the corridor. We're leaving in about 10 minutes. Fine. Her gaze lingers on you, scrutinizing. What are we going to do with you? I can't take you to the sponsors meeting. And Astaroth? He's coming with me. Oh. A brief moment of silence. Then Bia begins to walk purposefully down the corridor. You and Astaroth follow her. Bia seems to be searching. Her gaze wanders from door to door, from room to room, but no one seems to fit her purpose. Finally, she stopped abruptly, in front of the door that is no different from the others. Only you and Bia enter. Astaroth remains outside. Oh! Hello! I don't want to be here either. Sen sits at a narrow, cluttered desk. His eyes are tired but sharp like a predator that doesn't forget to hunt even when it's half asleep. What? Bia enters with feigned ease, tilts her head slightly and lets her gaze glide demonstratively across the room. You're not busy by any chance, are you? Sen sighs softly and slowly raises his eyes. His gaze falls first on Bia, then on you. And stays on you. His expression instantly stiffens. That depends on what you're going to ask. Bia stops behind you and suddenly puts her hands on your shoulders. You flinch slightly as she pushes you slightly forward. I've got the sponsor meeting coming up, and I need someone to look after my favorite test subject. She grins broadly and nudges you, making you force a smile on your face as well. Sen, on the other hand, stares silently at Bia. Are you serious? He speaks slowly, almost dangerously calmly. His gaze burns through you. I'm completely serious. Where else am I supposed to put Gray 1407? Sen turns away. I'm not a fucking daycare center. If you can't supervise your toy, tie it to a chair. Well, if you are not an adult and you haven't heard the word fuck, you have now. Congratulations. I'm capable of swearing that much. I did not realize it was going to be in here. That's... Of all the characters to get to say fuck, I guess Zen gets to be the one. Anyways. Oh, come on. You know how much I loathe sponsor meetings. Still, I'll run it today. Could you at least do me a mini micro favor, please? He steps closer. The distance between you is barely more than a meter. His voice lowers, becomes quieter. Threatening. I can't guarantee that your favorite subject will survive the few hours in my care.
Oh!
That's silence again. A single spark would be enough because the atmosphere is very... explosive. Bia's gaze flits back and forth between you and Zen. She seems to realize that Zen isn't joking. Zen returns to his desk, picks up a file, probably not even yours, and weighs it half-heartedly through the air. It would be nothing more than another entry in some insignificant file. No great loss. Bia forces an exasperated grin on her face. You know, now that I think about it. She presses around, unobtrusively navigating you over to the door on the side. I think I'll find someone else to babysit after all. For a tiny moment, barely longer than the blink of an eye, a spiteful smirk twitches across Zen's lips. It's cold, calculating, so fleeting that you're not sure if you imagined it. But your stomach turns. As soon as the door closes behind you, Bia lets the air out of her lungs. Wow, he was in a bad mood. You open your mouth, but close it again. It's not worth mentioning that Zen made it clear the last time you met that he would prefer to see you in a glass box with the label, "Do not touch, unstable."
Huh?
Oh, crap. What am I going to do with you now? Her gaze jumps from Astaroth, who is silently tapping on his bracelet, to you, then to the ceiling, then down the hall. She looks like someone looking for a spontaneous inspiration, or hoping for an unexpected miracle to happen. And then it happens. Suddenly her eyes flash. It's that typical Bia spark that promises danger, fun, and breaking the rules. Her head turns in the direction of one of the surveillance cameras, discreetly positioned in the corner. I know exactly where we're going. You want to ask what she means, but you don't get the chance. In one swift movement, she raises both hands and places them over your eyes. Your vision suddenly goes black. What are you doing?
Huh.
You're not allowed to see the path. Safety regulations and all that. But didn't we just walk normally from the test room to Zen's office? With sight? And with my eyes open? You're right, and he'll hate me for it when he finds out. Oh no! It's okay, Zen, I don't want to go in there, so... At least, Tangela doesn't want to go in there. A certain other character of mine definitely would cause some problems, but you know, that's just how it is. A short pause. But for our next stop, I have to follow safety protocols. She emphasizes the word like it's an inside joke between you two. Maybe it is. You feel her hands shield your vision but remain gentle, almost protective. Then she gently but firmly pushes you forward. And off you go. Astaroth doesn't say a word, but you hear him following you. Footsteps in a sterile hallway. Warm laughter on the back of your neck. A dark feeling of dread in your heart. And somewhere in the back of your mind, the image of Zen's grin is still haunting you. This route will be continued with the next update. Okay, that is the end of the laboratory route. Okay, we got some very fun stuff out of that. We got, god damn it, Zen, to the asset content. I miss Soren though. I do miss Soren a little. Who am I kidding? I miss him a lot. I miss him a lot. God dang it. And then, of course, we got Bia, who I am absolutely enjoying while also having a reaction to right now for very unrelated to this game reasons. But it's okay. I do like her a lot. Anyways, next time on Project Nihilum 0, we are going to go through our blind playthrough of the, words are failing me, wow, True Paradise route. Until next time.